E3 was incredible this year. Every single press conference from third parties to first parties had something to like about it. There were tons of great new titles shown to go along with the next generation of hardware from Sony and Microsoft. Without a doubt, E3 2013 might have been one of the best E3s of all time. With that being said, every year at E3 there are always some disappointing moments to go along with the awesome things shown off. This year wasn't any different. With all the positive buzz around E3 2013, I thought I'd look back at some of the more disappointing, cringeworthy, or just plain bad moments from the show. So these aren't just moments that were bad, they're moments that I might have found disappointing or just plain weird. And remember, these are all my personal picks, so just because I found something disappointing doesn't mean I'm still not excited for it. In fact, a few of the things on this list I'm looking forward to quite a bit. It wasn't very easy picking 10 moments from this year's E3 because it was just that good. But with that being said, let's get started. I love Super Mario 3D Land on the 3DS. It was a perfect game for a handheld and a perfect game for the 3DS's stereoscopic 3D capabilities. But that's the thing, the game was good for a handheld title. When I think of a console Mario game, not including the new Super Mario Bros. Series, I think of a large open game with expansive levels to roam around, not a mix of 2D and 3D Mario. I kinda expected Nintendo to expand on the Super Mario Galaxy formula into something even bigger. What we got was Super Mario 3D World. I'm sure it'll be fun and I'm sure I'll still enjoy the game quite a bit, but after the masterpieces that were the Super Mario Galaxy games, I can't help but be disappointed. But hey, at least there are cats! So someone over at 2K thought the best way to show off NBA 2K14 was to have LeBron James talk to a virtual version of himself. Yeah, they thought wrong. The cool new tech they were trying to show off with the facial animations just came off as scary to me. I mean, come on. Whose mouth is actually that huge? Every E3, there seems to be some sort of technical issue during press conferences in one way or another. This year though, there seemed to be a couple that were very awkward, and what made them worse was that they happened during demos of big AAA titles. Microsoft had issues with audio for Crimson Dragon, and their Battlefield 4 demo had an extremely long, awkward pause while they were trying to get the demo to work.
It will happen, I promise.
At the Sony show, their demos of Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag and Destiny kept stuttering as well. These didn't really ruin either of the shows, but it was strange nonetheless. It's safe to say that the first year for the PlayStation Vita was a rough one. I never like to see a system fail, and it seemed like E3 2013 was a great time for Sony to kickstart the system. Instead, the Vita portion of their press conference consisted of pretty much a sizzle reel of the new Vita games coming out, and that's pretty much it. The games were all titles we knew about as well, even if Tearaway looks super fun. It seems as if Sony has in some ways admitted defeat and given up on the handheld once and for all, which is a real shame seeing as how the hardware is superb. The Rabbids used to be cute. Although they've lost a lot of their charm over the past generation, I have no real problem with Ubisoft showing off new Rabbids stuff. If it didn't have to do with a television show. Every press conference this year had game after game after game, so seeing Ubisoft advertise this new TV show seems so out of place. It's supposed to have some form of connectivity with gaming, but that stuff just looked stupid too. Oh hey, look, there's Aaron Paul, the star of my favorite TV show Breaking Bad. Yeah, bitch! What's he doing up on EA's stage? Oh. EA straight up advertised a full-length feature film during their press conference. I don't care if a movie is based off of a video game. Movies are just not what E3 is about. E3 is all about the games. At least the Rayman TV show had some form of interactivity. Sony absolutely killed it this year. Their announcement on their used game and online policies during their press conference was one of the greatest moments of any E3. It was one of the biggest corporate fuck yous you'll ever witness. But wait, what's that? Sony tried to pull a fast one under all of our noses. With the buzz around their no DRM announcement, they quietly mentioned that you'll have to be a PS Plus member on the PS4 to play games online. Although that's kind of a dick move on Sony's part, it would have been a bigger deal if PS Plus hadn't already been an amazing deal to begin with. Hell, you're getting a full $60 retail title with PS Plus for the PS4 when it comes out. That already pays for the entire subscription itself. At this point, nobody really expects to see The Last Guardian at E3 or any other trade show for that matter. That doesn't make its absence any less disappointing though. Every year there's always a glimmer of hope, and every year our dreams are dashed over and over again. Sony keeps saying that The Last Guardian is still a thing, but I can't imagine we'll see it anytime in the near future. I thought Donkey Kong Country Returns on the Wii was one of the greatest 2D platformers in a long time. You might be wondering then, why Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze is at the number 2 spot. The answer is simple. It's being developed by Retro. I want Retro Studios to work on something more ambitious. I'm a huge fan of Retro. Metroid Prime is my favorite game of all time. I love what they do with Nintendo's IPs, but rumors were swirling that Retro was developing a brand new IP that would make us say wow. That didn't happen. Instead, we got another safe move from Nintendo. And although the game looks great visually, if there's one developer that could make an incredible looking game on a new Nintendo HD platform, it would have to be Retro and their amazing team of artists. I'll still be purchasing Tropical Freeze, but every time I play it, I'll be wondering, what if?
Fortunately, we have a product for people who aren't able to get some form of connectivity. It's called Xbox 360.
Wait, did he just say what I think he just said? You have got to be kidding me. The way Microsoft has handled their entire unveiling of the Xbox One has been a complete disaster, from the initial reveal conference to the used game and always online debacle. Oh, and did I mention, the console's gonna be $499 US. Nothing, in my opinion, can justify their policies regarding the Xbox One. They're anti-consumer and help nobody but the publishers. Even if there may be some benefits from these policies, Microsoft has done an awful job of communicating them with the general public. But that one statement by Mr. Matrick really speaks volumes as to how out of touch Microsoft really is. I don't dislike Microsoft. I thought they had a great showing at their press conference. I played most of my multi-platform games on the Xbox 360, but unless Microsoft changes the way they're handling the Xbox One, I won't be buying one. Thanks for watching this video, guys. If you disagreed with some of my picks, feel free to comment below. Or if you're just getting tired of all my negativity, you can go watch my buddy Badman's top 10 moments of E3 2013. It's gotta be a lot more positive than my video. In fact, I'm sure it's a lot more positive. You should check it out. Click the link. It's right there. Do it.